What's good, Stush Gang? It's your girl Stushy back with another video. My name is Stushy for all new followers. Hey, how you doing? So all my returning followers, welcome back to the channel. Today, I am bringing you guys a story time. This one is this one is gonna be an interesting story time. I feel like my story times are like embarrassing. Like, that's the best way to put it. They're just a lot. They're just a lot. Today's story time will be about the time that my friends and I traveled to Miami and our hotel suite's bathroom flooded. Do I have receipts? I do have receipts. I do have receipts. It was really an embarrassing moment. When I get to that part of the story, I'll like insert the clip. So if you're interested in watching today's video, stay tuned. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you are a part of the Stush Gang. And also be sure to hit the notification bell button. That way you can be notified every single time your girl uploads a new video. So with no further ado, let's get into this video, okay? So let's begin. This occurred May 2016. My friends and I, it was 5 of us. The fifth one, she was cool. Like, she was more so a friend of a friend, okay? We've hung out before. I've never been anywhere with her like longer than a few hours. My mom's calling me.
Hi.
Hi.
Am I interrupting?
Hi.
I see I'm interrupting something.
You are currently filming.
I see I'm interrupting a beauty session.
You're interrupting my story time.
Oh, it's your story time. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
You could have sent me a text to call you back later.
Okay, maybe I'll send you a text once I'm finished, eh? Alrighty. Did you do your nails as yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, must be nice, you know, right here. We gonna work over here, girl. But I'll call you back.
Alrighty then.
Choose.
Toodaloo.
Alright. My mother's a joke. Okay, rewind. So, as I was saying, sorry for the interruption. But, you know, my mother comes first. So, you never know what the call could be, baby. So, you answer your mothers, okay? I've been to maybe like parties with the fifth person. But we've never been on any trips. All the other girls I've been on trips with all the other girls. So, you know, I know how they are. Let's just say that I understood the other girls. I knew how they operated and I trusted them enough to go on a trip with them. However, this girl, she accompanied one of the girls that I, you know, really enjoy. So we were just like, okay, cool, another person, why not? Cheaper for everyone, you know, if we're splitting the hotel room. However, 2 of the girls weren't going to be there every single day because they were either going on a cruise. One of them was going on a cruise and the other one was going to visit her family in Florida. So we figured, you know, 1 room should be good. You know, it's really just going to be 3 of us that are here pretty much every single day. So we went ahead and booked the trip. So this occurred the 2nd day that we were in Miami. First suite was nice. It was cool. We didn't really have a nice view. We had a little window. It was okay. Nothing to, you know, write home about. So we went out for breakfast or lunch. We went to the beach. We got some drinks, you know, walked back to the hotel because, you know, Miami, the weather's nice, you know, the bundles are flowing. This is when I had hair, girl, so now I'm bald, but this is when I had the bundles popping, the lace was popping, you know. So after spending the morning out, we decided to head back home maybe around 4 o'clock. We got our little bathing suits on, looking good, walking the strip, cool. So once we got back to the house, everyone knew, okay, it's time to prepare for the nighttime. So I personally, this is just me, whenever I'm on a trip with friends, I personally like taking a shower first. If I'm not first, I'm second, okay? So I went into the shower. You know, I try to be pretty quick in the shower. I try not to take an hour or 45 minutes. No one has time for that, especially when you're on a trip with other people. Please be mindful of that. Like, you're not the only person that has to use the shower. And I also have to beat face. I rather start beating my face before everyone, because at that time people were, hey, can you put on my eyelash? Hey, can you feel me? Or help me with this, or do this, you know? So I like to just start getting ready from early. I got in the shower first. After I got out of the shower, people decided they wanted to use the restroom. So everyone else that had to take a shower had to go on hold. The first person to use the restroom did number 2. It was quick, cute, got out. Second person decided, you know, that they needed to do number 2 as well. Okay, what's going on? What do we eat that, you know, like, why y'all all gotta go to the bathroom? So the third person decided to use the restroom as well. Okay, great. Everything went fine. She used the restroom. She got out of there. Two of the girls decided to go downstairs and sit by the pool just to relax until everyone else was finished showering. Just to recap, I already used the bathroom. I didn't take a poop or a pee or anything. I just went in the shower. 3 people shat. The last 2 decided to go to the pool and enjoy outside until everyone else that needed to use the shower was done and eventually come back and, you know, okay? So 1 is left. So she decides to get in the shower. Cool, fine, everything's great. When she's exiting the shower, she realizes that the toilet is overflowing. Why is the toilet overflowing, you may ask? Girl, I don't know, like she's literally hysterical. Like, why is the toilet overflowing? How am I supposed to get out the shower? Da 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 da. And we're just like, I don't know. I mean, I had nothing to do with the bathroom because I didn't have to do number 2, number 1. Like, I was good, you know. She found her way outside of the shower, got back into the room, and we realized the toilet just kept on overflowing. So at this point, there are 3 of us in the room. There's the first person that shat, there's myself, and there's also the last person that was in the shower, okay? We're just sitting on the bed like, ooh, this is not good, honey. Like, the toilet's overflowing. Like, the bathroom is literally flooding. Like, it's literally flooding. And we don't have enough towels. Think about it. There's 5 girls. We don't have enough towels to put down to sop this water up, and I'm not trying to sop up any water from the toilet, girl. I don't know if you know me, but my name is Stush for a reason. I don't do no extra messy. I'm good. Like, that's not me. I don't do the toilet cleanup. That's not for me, especially if it's not from my issues. Like, I'm okay. I don't want any parts of this. Like, we decided that we needed to call the hotel front desk because this was a problem that was way out of our hands. At least out of my hands. I'm just being honest. So we decided to call the front desk, and the front desk said they were gonna send some people upstairs. So by the time the maids arrived, they brought extra towels, and they started to lay the towels down in the bathroom. However, it was already kind of too late. The water started to travel inside of the room, and we had carpet inside of the room. Obviously, that's not a good sign. That's not good for anyone, okay? If you don't get that solved rather quickly, if there is wood underneath, the rug can probably even get molded. I don't know. This is just my assumption. That's not a good thing. I'll insert a video right here of like what it looked like. As you can see, the lady's putting down towels. I'm just recording, and the video is so short because it was kind of embarrassing. It was like, I was taking it as a joke at the time. The toilet's flooding and we're in Miami. Like, when does this, who does this happen to? Why us? Once they realized that they couldn't really do anything, the toilet was stopped up, the toilet wasn't working, they tried to plunge it, that wasn't working at all. So they decided that we needed a new room. Obviously, we're happy to get a new room. Who wants to stay in a room where the toilet's not working on and the rug for the room is partially wet, and no one wants to stay in a room like that? No. So they decided that they were going to move us to a different room, a nicer room, one with a better view. Obviously, I'm ecstatic. Okay, great. Okay, something good kind of came out of this, I guess, right? We realized we had to start packing our stuff. So they gave us the room key, told us the room was going to be like 1 floor up, no big deal, and we started to pack our stuff to move. I was already kind of living out a suitcase because I didn't want to get too comfortable. I know that I wouldn't be able to stay in Miami as much as I wanted to. I had to get back to work in New York, so I decided to just live out of a suitcase. And there were so many of us that it was just like, why unpack? We don't have the space. I don't really want my stuff getting mixed matched and us not knowing what's what, so I'll keep my stuff here. So we started to pack our stuff, and we called the other 2 downstairs like, hey, I know you guys are by the pool, but one of you guys flooded the toilet. We're not saying names, but I mean, really and truly, it could have been a collection of all 3 of them using the bathroom back to back. The toilet was just tired. We called them like, hey, you guys need to come and get your stuff because we have to move everything upstairs, and we're not bringing all of your stuff upstairs. There's 2 extra bags, and we don't know what you guys need to pack, or we don't want to leave anything behind. Only one of the girls came upstairs from the pool. The last person that used the restroom, the one that we thought bombed it up, okay, she decided to stay downstairs at the pool, mind you. So the one girl came from downstairs by the pool, and she brought up the 2 extra bags for the other girl, her friend, the one that bombed the toilet up, and her own bag. If you're a girl, you know that we pack heavy. If we were going on vacation, it could have been for 2 days, girl. You packing stuff for 5, okay? We weren't able to bring up 2 extra bags. So my friend that ended up being the last person to shower was obviously very irritated at this moment. She had to stop mid-shower because she really wasn't able to finish. She like looked out and saw that it was flooding, so she just kind of rushed her shower. We were now behind in the going out process. Like, you know, we kind of planned like, okay, we're gonna get ready and leave the hotel at this time so that we can go and eat dinner and, you know, continue with the night. But nonetheless, we were happy that we had a new room. We had a nice little view, inserts view, okay? It was kind of a bigger space. No one took responsibility for what occurred in the restroom. I know that I was not partially responsible, if responsible at all, because I hadn't used the restroom. Fast forward to the end of the trip, we get back to New York. And if you guys know, if you book a hotel and there are issues that occur in the room that have been caused by you, they will charge you for it. Okay, I think at first we were under the impression that we weren't going to be charged because, you know, it was, I don't know, bathroom issues. We didn't purposely clog the toilet up. Shit happens, literally, no pun intended. So we kind of didn't think that they were going to charge us. So you also need 1 card to put on file for that room. And my friend, the one that was the last person to take a shower, it was on her card. Lucky for her, right? So we ended up being charged, I want to say like $200 or 1 something. I don't remember the exact price, but we ended up being charged for flooding of the room. Okay, so my friends reached out to everyone that went on the trip and sent in a group chat stating, hey, we're being charged by the hotel for this, that, and this is the amount that each person has to come up with and send it to me by this date, because they like charged her credit card or whatever. So she needed obviously to be reimbursed for, you know, the issue that occurred. As anyone would, I would be pissed off if, you know, we're being charged for something and I didn't even use the bathroom, like, you know. But, you know, we went on a trip together, things happen, shit happens, so just, it can do what it does. Everyone sent the money to my friend except for the last person to use the restroom, which was also the one person that stayed at the pool when everyone needed to move their stuff to the new room, which was also the last person that was kind of just being really weird and wacky throughout the whole trip. Like, she had attitudes going on. She was just upset about a lot of different things that we had no idea about, nothing that we could have done, but it was just like putting a strain on us. Like, we're here to have fun and you're like complaining about something that you have no control over. Like, can you just like not bring that energy? Like, we're here, you know, to turn up, to enjoy, like live life, celebrate, you know, and get lit. Like, and you're here bitching about who knows what, not that important. Like, we're here for a good time. Let's have a good time. Only focus on, you know, having a good time, and don't let anything else piss you off, because obviously you're gonna add that energy to the environment, and we don't need that right now. Like, we're in Miami, take a shot and tone it down. Like, girl, what are you upset about? In addition to all that, she decided that she wasn't going to send the money. She said that she was going to send it when she got paid, because we just got back from a trip, so, you know, she's kind of doesn't have it right now. Understandable, you know, things happen, you know, you go on a trip, you spend more than you need to, and then you come back and you have bills. Like, stuff happens, understandable. But her payday came and she never sent the money. Another payday came and she never sent the money. My roommate, she kept on reaching out to her, and she was like either not answering or holding off for another date. And it was just like, really, girl, everybody else paid the money. Like, if you couldn't, you know what I'm saying? We just realized that she wasn't trying to cough up the money. So obviously that makes us kind of annoyed, because okay, so if she doesn't have to pay, why we gotta pay? But not even that, like, we want you to be reimbursed, so why is she not sending you your money? Kind of like, what's the reason for all of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just, and it wasn't even like a lot. I don't really remember, because this was like 2016, we in 2019, sis. From there, she was cut off, because you're one, playing with my money. That's not cool. You don't play with friends' money. And she wasn't really a friend, as I said before. Like, she was more so an acquaintance. Like, she wasn't a part of the regular gang or the regular squad. She wasn't gang, you know what I'm saying?
On the gang.
Do we even really need this relationship? And it wasn't even about the fact that, you know, the hotel room flooded. It was how she went about everything else. Like, you didn't come to help us clean up the room, because obviously we had all of our stuff laid out. Like, we had to obviously condense everything back into our suitcases. Anything that was on the tables, you know, you like to spread out maybe perfumes and toothbrushes and toothpaste and shower hair gel and stuff like that. So she didn't come back to the room to help pack anything up. When, you know, you were a part of the issue. It would have been different if you felt like you weren't a part of the room, like you were staying in another room maybe, and we all came on the trip together. No, you were staying in the same room with us. You didn't come back for your bags. You didn't help to clean up the room at all. Like, and then you didn't want to send us the money once we got back to New York. Like, and you were like basically avoiding confrontation. Like, you weren't responding to text messages. You were holding us off. Like, who does that? I personally haven't seen her since she actually fell out with the girl that personally invited her with us to the trip, with us on the trip. Goes to show she was a duck from the jump. I don't know, it's just crazy. It just shows you that sometimes the people that you think you're cool with, you really aren't that cool with them. She was irresponsible about the whole thing. Like, you're supposed to be an adult, and the funniest thing was she was older than all of us. She had to be maybe like 25, and at that time we were maybe like 22, 21. Some of us were 21. So sis, you're supposed to be older than us. Why are you acting like a child? Like who does that? Moral of the story is, don't go on trips with people that you think may be shady, that you think that they're irresponsible in their everyday lifestyle, and just don't. I'm not gonna say nothing else, just don't, okay? And also, okay, space those bathroom breaks out if need be. I don't know, like I really don't know. Space those number 2s out, okay? You don't want your toilet being clogged, okay? This was just embarrassing. Like, the hotel staff was really like, what the hell did y'all girls do to this damn toilet? Like, it literally was flooded. That's not cute, okay? Like, it's embarrassing, but I mean, I was laughing, you know? I didn't do anything, so I was laughing. And then to be charged for something that you didn't even see coming is like, girl. And then the person whose fault it was, I won't say it was solely her fault, because as I said, 2 other people used the bathroom in addition to her. But it's like, you just gonna act like you wasn't there? Like, you just gonna act like you didn't go on the vacation with us? Like, you should be excluded from the payment? Like, that's corny. Like, no, stay home. That is the end of today's story time. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it wasn't as confusing. I didn't want to use names, so that's why I was like, number 1, number 2, but I hope it was easy enough for you guys to follow along with. And let me know your comments down below. Like, you think that all 3 made the toilet flood? Like, what are your thoughts? Has this ever happened to you? Has a toilet ever flooded at maybe a boyfriend's house or a girlfriend's house, or at a function? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, thumbs the video up, and also be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. We want you to be a part of the gang, okay? And hit the notification bell button. That way you're notified every time your girl uploads a new video, okay? And until next time, I'll see you guys later.